5 Kilobyte Productions, again, with another video out. We got something really special to show today. I believe the first video ever of a STEELMAN tape recorder on YouTube was an unboxing one. And this will be the official presentation for YouTube of the historical STEELMAN Transitape reel-to-reel portable tape recorder from, believe it or not, 1959. When I got this machine, which was given to me by Amberola 1B on YouTube, it was in working condition but with weak amplifier. Of course, the reason why the amplifier was weak was because leaky capacitors. I since replaced all the electrolytics, and I also replaced a bad neon light for the recording level indicator. And it is now in full working condition. This is the original box. Here lie the recorder. Very nice indeed. The original crystal microphone. Original to the STEELMAN Transitape. In an all metal case, this microphone. And here is its jack. Clip it on your shirt. The STEELMAN Transitape. The STEELMAN S in a leather case. Here's a rewind and fast forward lever. The speed selection lever for 1 7/8 and 3 3/4. There's even vents at the top, backside. Unbuttons from there. Comes out. Top grain cowhide, made in USA. This is one of only 3 portable reel-to-reels in my collection to be made in the US. The output and the high impedance microphone input of 100 kiloohms. Even factory approved in service agency, the United Sound and Television Company. Recording level indicator, and a little area here where the microphone could be placed and then plugged in. And then this cover could be put on, and then you could speak through that vent and it would be like it had a built-in microphone. 3-inch reels. This can only use up to 3-inch reels. It cannot use 3.5-inch reels. Battery indicator. Very nice. It uses 7 transistors, the 2N405 transistor. Now, let's make a recording. Some say was the first ever transistorized reel-to-reel tape recorder. To record, you hold down this button here, which is a record interlock. Play and record. And now it is in record mode. I believe that the lighting up of it when it starts to light up is mid-level or something like that. You put it in play, and you can actually rewind while it's in play. Record. And now it is in record mode. I'm now recording. Let's turn the volume up. I'm now recording on the STEELMAN Transitape tape recorder. Let's get a look at the recording level indicator light. It is a neon lamp indicating that there is high voltage inside. I believe that the lighting up of it when it starts to light up is mid-level or something like that. It's a very nice recorder, and I'm using the crystal microphone, of course, to make the recording at 3 3/4 inches per second. Let's see how this sounds. Now, will show 1 7/8 recording and playback. We're now running the machine at 1 7/8 inches per second. Let's turn up our level here. It's too low. There we go. Now it's good. We're now recording at 1 7/8 inches per second on the STEELMAN Transitape recorder from 1959. Let's see how this is. Let's turn up our level. One thing I want to show you is that this unintentionally has pitch control based because of the way the speed selector is designed. We're now running the machine at 1 7/8 inches per second. Let's turn up our level here. It's too low. There we go. Now it's good. We're now recording at 1 7/8 inches per second on the STEELMAN Transitape recorder from 1959. Let's see how this is. Hello today listeners. I am STEELMAN Transitape. And I will tell you some history about myself. I was designed by an electronics engineer specializing in high fidelity equipment whose name was Sidney Lids. But I'm not done. Sidney Litz's son, Franz Litz, born on September the 24th, 1951, is a writer and a journalist for, believe it or not, he is a senior writer at Sports Illustrated. Can you believe it? I will read to you the early life section from the Wikipedia article of Franz Litz. Litz was born in Manhattan to Sidney, an electronics engineer who designed the first transistorized portable tape recorder, the STEELMAN Transitape. His father gave him early exposures to authors like Samuel Beckett, Harold Pinter, and Eugene. Anyway, now you know the name of the man who designed the machine, and you know that the son of the man who designed this very machine is a senior writer for Sports Illustrated. So that's quite interesting and unexpected. Sound quality of the crystal microphone with the STEELMAN Transitape. We will then be comparing it to the dynamic. Here we have the sound quality of a dynamic microphone on the STEELMAN Transitape, and we'll be comparing it to the crystal. Let's see how this sounds. Here we have the sound quality of the crystal microphone with the There's the volume control. Now I'll show how it looks without reels. This is how it looks without any reels loaded. Very nice. You can tape it with you. STEELMAN Transitape. With this compact tape recorder, you can really tape it on the go. Transitape needs no electric plug-in. Indoors, outdoors, anywhere. Carry it like a camera and capture the sound of any event, when it happens, where it happens, with big set fidelity, and play it back through the powerful built-in speaker at the flick of a switch. For business and pleasure, you'll find 1,001 wonderful uses for the Transitape. 100K ohm. It even gives a heads, a sonotone RH2 for the record playback and a sonotone EH2 for the erase. The speeds, RCA 405 transistors, 1N48 diodes. This is through an external amplifier. Yes, amplifier. This amplifier here. Instructions. Very nice. The 1950s man to record on the STEELMAN Transitape. And the service manual. Exploited views. Or is it exploded the whole time? I've always read that as exploited view for some reason. I didn't think to read it as explode, and would think it was a whole nother word called exploit, which meant to make a view look like that. Here's a schematic. Very nice. And there is the push-pull bias oscillator. Now this video is going to be so dang long, it's going to go into a new dimension of longness, and I'm going to have to cut it so short that a lot of parts will be taken out, including this part right here that I'm speaking right now.